where smooth skin begins and hair quietly retires. You know the phrase, everything starts in the mind. This is true for hair removal as well. Yes, hair removal that begins in the brain. The body only responds to signals from the brain. And this is a powerful perception because it means the struggle is not against the hair, not against the body, but against an old program running automatically. And this is the most effective thing there is. More than laser and electrolysis. In this video, we will understand the direct connection between a survival brain, calm, and permanently smooth skin. And before that, I ask, what kind of experience would you want from your hair removal? What do you think about an experience of quiet? An experience of gentle control? Not a war against body hair, but soft leadership from within. Like pressing a hidden button that only you have access to. An experience of respect for the body, without pain, without drama, without struggle, only quiet cooperation between the brain, the skin, and the hair cells. An experience of simple pride. To look at the underarm, the legs, or the bikini line and feel not only that you achieved smooth skin, but that you led something from within all the way through. I will describe to you the experience that defines perfect hair removal, and one that is practically possible immediately at any given moment. Ease. That it works without struggle, without suffering, without drama. How beautiful. It just flowed. A small sense of victory. Not years of war with body hair, but a moment of, wow, I did it. It works with me. Calm in the body. Real fun is when the brain relaxes. And when the brain relaxes, the hair stops being an enemy. Quiet, ease. And a beautiful result without suffering. This is not another method. This is a completely different experience. In contrast, the experience of laser hair removal is fast, technical, slightly stressful. The laser comes in, fires light, and you hope it works. Without damage. There is heat, momentary stress, waiting between treatments. A feeling that someone else is responsible for the result. The emotion that remains. Hope that this time it will truly disappear. The experience of electrolysis, as precise as possible, but patient to the point of pain. Hair by hair, time, persistence, breathing. Inside the body you feel penetration, a small burn, a localized struggle. Like a slow war over every follicle. The emotion that remains, satisfaction from the precision, but exhaustion from the journey. The epigenetic approach, in which we calm the survival subconscious that only wants to protect you and make sure hair will always grow. The experience, quiet, internal, invisible from the outside. No firing, no needle. There is guidance. Inside the body it feels like release, lowering of alertness. The system receives a message. It can stop, relax. The emotion that remains, soft pride, a feeling that you are not fighting the body, but leading it, guiding it, managing it. The bottom line? The simple truth. Laser and electrolysis are a war against hair. The epigenetic approach is a relationship with yourself, and the difference is enormous. The understanding is different, and the fulfillment is far, far greater. And if an experience of connection to yourself sounds uninteresting, too quiet, not active enough, not technical enough, without visible proof of change, then let me let you hear yourself. This is how you sound from the outside. I am not really looking for a hair removal method. I am looking for someone to take this body and fix it. You handle it. You know? You make it look beautiful from the outside. I don't want to understand. I don't want to feel. I don't want to connect. Just that there won't be embarrassment with the mustache. Just that I can wear short clothes without thinking. I have a body, but I have no connection to it. It annoys me. It embarrasses me. It demands attention I don't have the strength for. So here I am, lying on the treatment bed, with hope, with faith. Even if it hurts, even if it burns, even if wounds remain, it will pass, pain passes, as long as the skin looks smooth on the outside. I don't care if I damaged tissue. I don't care if I destroyed a delicate mechanism I didn't understand. I don't care about anything, just that there won't be embarrassment with the mustache. Just that I can wear short clothes without thinking twice. Someone else knows better than me what to do with my flesh. As long as the skin looks smooth. As long as I won't have to stop for a moment and understand what my body has been trying to tell me for years. And the strangest thing, that I am not willing to stop even for 1 minute to calm the brain. To tell the subconscious, there is no danger, no survival. You can stop producing hair. Because connecting to myself for a minute, relaxing, that already sounds too spiritual. Like I need to be Buddhist, a nun, someone else, not me. So I prefer to keep fighting. Razor, wax, machine, laser, needle. And maybe the scariest thing is not the pain, not the hair, not the wounds, but the possibility that there is another way. Quiet, simple, close. A way that does not begin with a device outside, but with one small inner moment in which I stop fighting and agree to be inside my body for real. What if this body I tried so hard to fix from the outside was never the problem? What if body hair was not an enemy, but a sign, a signal, an attempt at communication I didn't understand in time, and suddenly another gentler question arises? What would happen if instead of another treatment, another device, another small pain endured silently? I simply stopped for a moment, just 1 minute, not to be spiritual, not to be enlightened, not to become someone else. Maybe a little less war could suit me, a little more belonging. Maybe suddenly hair removal would no longer feel like punishment, or an endless task, or something to hide, but like a journey back to myself. And suddenly you understand something no one ever taught. The body is not against you. It never was. It was only waiting for you to speak to it in a language it understands. A language without force, without coercion, without war. A language of calm, of safety, of simple love for the body that has lived with you all your life. And when the language changes, the story changes, gently, from the inside out. And when that happens, beauty is no longer dependent only on appearance. It becomes a feeling, a breath, quiet in the skin. And from there, only from there, true hair removal begins. Not removal of hair, but removal of the struggle. And when the programming changes, the body aligns on its own, becomes quiet, straightens. It is truly much simpler, and far less dramatic than the spiritual world describes. You don't need to connect to light. You don't need hours of silence, only to understand one small thing. The one giving the command is the brain. And when you understand this, the entire story changes. Because suddenly, hair removal no longer looks like an action on the skin, but like an internal version update. Not laser, not needle, not war, only a change of command. From survival mode, produce hair, to safe now, can stop. And the beauty of this approach is that it is truly easy. Not easy as in magic, but easy in the sense that the moment you understand, something relaxes immediately. Like solving a riddle that troubled you for years and suddenly everything makes sense in a second. There is no need to deal with the body at all, only to be present in the brain and change the atmosphere. It is almost genius in its simplicity. Because if you think deeply for a moment, the body does not manage the story. It is like an orchestra playing according to the signals it receives from the conductor, and the conductor sits in the brain. And if the atmosphere in the brain is tension, survival, alertness, the body enters the same state. The skin, the hormones, the follicles, everything aligns with that inner feeling. But if one small change happens, not drama, not an hour-long meditation, only a gentle shift in the brain's atmosphere. Suddenly, something releases. And when something releases in the brain, the body already knows what to do. No need to manage it, no need to work on the body. It simply synchronizes with the new quiet. And this turns the entire story of hair removal from a long physical struggle into a short, conscious moment. Not treatment, not method, not war. Only one small transition, from tension to calm. When the brain is guided into calm and safety, it realizes there is no need for hair production. The signal for growth quietly fades, the cells receive no call to create hair, and the skin stays naturally smooth.